Today I'm at Østerskov, the big event in Denmark, campaign weekend, and I'm about to face off against a German list, quite generic, a list with Panzer IVs, some Tigers, Beach Grenadiers, some Nebelwerfers, and I am to defend in escape. But the funny thing at this event is that there's a lot of points you can score for your team, meanwhile playing the actual mission. So these trucks represent German stolen goods, or French stolen goods, or just Allied territory stolen goods. So it's like paintings, gold, whatnot, cultural and heritage. And if you capture these trucks, you can guide them out of the table, either to your side or your opponent can do it to his side and score additional points. So there's like a little mini game within the game. So we're about to start turn 1. Stay tuned. In my turn 2, I had a lot of fortune with me. I got my plane in, destroyed these ones here, shot up the last Tiger with the comets down here. Got my chaffies up here and destroyed the Hummels. Repeated bombardment here with the land mattresses to no avail. Only that one flak car got bailed out. Otherwise I shifted up my scout units up here and engaged the Pumas here to no avail. And then my ambush popped down here with my 6-pounders that engaged the Panzer IVs up here and destroyed 3 of them. So Lady Luck is with me today. But Simon, my opponent, is still fighting ferociously to get these stolen goods back with him to Germany. But he has to go through a gauntlet here and dodge the tanks here. It's a rough mission for poor Simon. So, but now, in the game we can get additional points for doing glorious stuff. So Simon is moving up towards the Cromwells here, sorry, the Comets, to try and gain an Iron Cross. So let's see if it happens. Okay, because we are playing this narrative campaign, there are a lot of gimmicks going on during the games. So one of the TOs came up and tempted Simon, the German player, with a pact with the devil. So if he chose to remove 5 teams, even though I got 5 hits from the assault, he was still allowed to get 1 guy in to be able to win an Iron Cross. So let's see. You hit me on 6s. So let's see. Make a magic 6. Come on, I'm cheering for you. Let's see it. Oh, but let's see if I can counterattack on a 4. I can't, so I have to move in this direction. And the problem is there's a river here that has a cross check. So now I have to go away. So this guy first, he crosses on a 3+. He makes it. The second guy, he's stuck. And the last guy is failed. So now let's see if I move. These 2 have failed. So he gets across and I have to be outside of 15. So he makes it. And he has to be outside of 15. So he can go 20 or 30 to here. And this guy can go outside of... So he can actually go here. So I don't have to do the cross checks. So... But I don't have to cross to be outside of 15. But unfortunately, he didn't get the Iron Cross. Better luck next time. Yeah. In my turn 3, I managed to move back one of the trucks towards my rear end, and the rest of the trucks up here are still being fought over, but I'm a bit reluctant to try and engage his Pumas, because if his formation flees, the game will stop and I will win. It'll be nice, but we need points for the trucks for the big campaign. So right now I'm just stalling for time. Simon is rolling his morale checks at the moment. and is about to start his turn 3. So Simon chose to engage the cheffies up here and managed to bail one out with his puma. Otherwise, he just shuffled up his pumas up here to try and contest this truck here. And then he repeated bombardment down here on my infantry, managed to pin him and do nothing else. Yeah, he'd like to blitz his puma into the forest, and he makes it, and then a cross check. Yes, so he's concealed and shuffled into the forest. In my turn 4, I just opted to stay on the ground with most of my units, trying to babysit the German trucks out of the playing field, because I get D3 victory points per truck that gets out. In the last round here, I moved up the truck out of the playing field and won the games on the objective. And now we're just talking through the game. Simon is pretty new to the game, so we're just doing some after-action review of his choices. So, first game is in the house. So, in my second game here at Østerskov Rolling to the Rhine campaign, I am to fight off against another German generic list with a lot of Panzergrenadiers, Gepanzerte, and also some Königstigers, some artillery, and some Panzer IVs. We are playing, what was it? I think it's encirclement. Yes, and I have it right here, encirclement we are playing. And I am to attack this objective here, and the one over there. But because we are playing this campaign thingy, if I hold this objective down here, and then this as well, I gain additional 6 victory points for the campaign. But another funny gimmick at this event is that there are some power generators here with a chronosphere, just like in Red Alert. So if I control both the power terminal and the chronosphere itself, I can teleport units to some of my allies who are fighting over here and also fighting over here and up in the corner here. So it's not just to rush the objective. You might be in control of your own game, but you can help your friends out, and that's a really cool gimmick. But in my first turn, I just shuffled up here with some units and some artillery that fired up upon his artillery, or my 6-pounder, sorry. And then I shuffle up here with my comets and some of my Daimlers. My infantry is pinned down here because he had a off-board V2 strike that pinned my infantry at the beginning. So let's see what happens. It is now turn 1. Nej, 5 plus skal du svare. In my second turn, I moved up with the the comets over here, shuffled up the infantry into this railroad building, and moved up the kangaroos here, engaged the infantry up here with machine gun fire, alongside my Shermans, killed a few stands, shot at his Panzer IVs up here, bailed one out, and then tried to bombard the artillery down here, but didn't manage to do it. So now it's my opponent's second turn. I ended up winning the battle, but the secondary missions I didn't accomplish, unfortunately. So, but all in all, a win and a medal for me for the campaign, but I didn't get the 6 extra points. So in the last game here at Rolling to the Rhine campaign, I'm playing against Claes and his lovely painted German reconnaissance, and he's just been doing a scout bubbling move here. He cannot move and bubble, but he can do the bubble and get further out, as long as it's not within 40 of the objective, 40 centimeters. I also opted to scout a little bit ahead here, but I cannot get any further because I cannot get any closer than 40 to the objective. And then I'm defending down here. And it has a lot of stuff up here as well. But it's a really beautiful table from Jens Severing. And in my research I have some comets, some Cheffies and some Aviaries. So it's gonna be interesting.